were 9 surviving silent films made by Alfred Hitchcock. We have known about them and been able to see them for a very long time, but only in really quite poor copies. Many of them are incomplete. Some of them are only available in really quite bad resolution. They lack their original colours because some of them were tinted and toned, which is a lovely process that they used in the 1920s to enhance the kind of mood and suggest kind of lighting effects in the film. So it's like having a photocopy of the Mona Lisa. You know, it's no good. You want to see the real thing. So what the BFI has been doing with its restoration programme is to try and get back as far as we can towards what audiences would originally have seen of his work in the 1920s.
The first thing we have to do for each film is find out how it exists now. There will usually be more than one copy, and we will do our best to find all the copies we can from around the world and bring them together so that we can examine the film physically and compare them. There are no scripts or lists of intertitles for us to look at, not really any documents in great detail, so we need to look at the films themselves. We need to compare them shot by shot, every frame, so that we know we're making the most complete version we can that matches the film when it was first shown.
Images are not as crystal clear as one would like, but with digital technology, with scanning, you can minimise the effects of that loss of resolution over time.
We're looking at how long the films are, what the original edit was like, how many original intertitles there were.
Quite often later in a film's history it would be cut down. So we've actually lost material that makes sense of the story and that is what the original thing would have looked like. We've been able to reintroduce missing scenes, and we've been able to put back a whole set of characters that have been cut out.
And of course these films were never shown silent. They always had some kind of musical accompaniment. So it was a real performance of this film, and so exciting now that the restored films will be playing with new scores. And all through the restoration process we've kept in touch with the composers, so they'll know when new footage is being discovered and the length of the film is changing because of a discovery that we can include in the restoration.
I've been an archivist with the BFI for 20 years, so I know Hitchcock's silent films very well. But when I've seen some of the restoration work going on, it's astonishing how much improved the picture is. He did just as many films in Britain as he did in America, so he had a whole career here in this country. Hitchcock's filmmaking was really superb right from the very start. He was very clear about what he wanted, and he could tell a story in pictures with great clarity, which is why he's just better than anyone else.